Hey, what's up, everybody? Ike here again, KE5WDP, sipping on A&W Zero Sugar. Okay. Hey, first of all, I am putting this on two channels. Not the drink. This channel, you're seeing this on one or two channels: Bonehead Weather or Deplorable Radio. Real quick, both these channels are kind of ham radio based, but Bonehead Weather will eventually all go to dedicate to storm chasing. Okay, that's what this channel or what that channel will be, just depending on which way you're watching this. And then all my radio videos will go to the Deplorable Radio channel. Okay, so like we were doing before. So last year, we went to the Shreveport Hamfest for the first time. I met up with the guys from 3922. If you guys know about that little, I'm not sure if those guys have a name. They're just a bunch of guys just sitting around talking on 75 meters late at night. And met up with those guys at the Shreveport Hamfest last year. Okay, since then, I got involved with the Shreveport Amateur Radio Association. Okay, and now this year, I'm going to volunteer myself into helping out because I am a member of the club that runs that Hamfest. Okay, even though I live in Wascom, Texas, the closest club to me is Shreveport. There's another one in Marshall. Haven't really got associated with those guys. I've checked in on a couple of their nets, but that's about it. They're having repeater issues, and you know, and there's hardly anyone talking on that repeater, and it's just kind of like, I do want to be active in other clubs, not just Shreveport, right? Especially, clubs that may be here in Texas that are close. But anyway, but the Shreveport club, which is the closest and very active, a lot of members, they're putting on a Hamfest. It is on August 12th, okay, at the Louisiana State Fairgrounds at the agricultural building. Okay, now I went there last year, and let me just say, it may be 100 degrees outside, but it's nice and cool inside. Okay, so understand that if you're wanting to get away from the heat, and if you're in the area, come by, go do some trading, some horse trading or whatever. Go buy a table. I was thinking about getting a table for the guys on 3922. Haven't talked to those guys in a while. Have had antenna problems here, and because of the storm that came through. So basically, I just need to take my lazy behind outside where it's nice and hot, and go replace a pole. And we're back in business. It's just a dipole. It's not that big of a deal. But, it's just actually getting out there and getting sweaty. So, but anyway, so August 12th, 2023 in Shreveport, Louisiana State Fairgrounds Agricultural Building. Been there last year. I was really impressed last year. I took the videos on the Deplorable Radio. It took a little bit. This year I'll take more. Now, I love going to Hamfest. And here's the great thing about this Hamfest, right? Is because I am involved in the group or in the club, or getting involved, and I need to volunteer myself. That way I'm not spending money, okay? Because if I go spend money, we're going on a cruise the following week. Me and my wife are going on a cruise the following week. So my wife's going to say, no spending money. So for me, it's more of a social gathering and, looking around. If I see something cheap, I may go buy something, maybe something to put on the shelf back here, maybe get rid of the bobbleheads and put an old antique radio or something that's, that maybe's, doesn't work or whatever, and someone's just trying to get rid of it, something to show off. Kind of like that D104. I can never get enough of D104s. Maybe one of these days I'll have a shelf just full of old D104s. Right now, that one is from a YouTuber that sent me that D104. Hadn't messed around with it or anything. It's just sitting there. Just D104s to me are just kind of like where I came from in the radio world. You know, it represents a great time in radio for me. And so it's a little bit of sentimental value there, right? Memories. And when I see them, I'm thinking, man, remember when my mom hung out with all these radio peoples back in the day, and it got me interested in radios, okay, and all that. But I'm really excited about the Shreveport Club, okay, because it kind of reminds me of another club that I was in, Bosque County Amateur Radio Club, that I was very active in. I was one of the officers there at one point and all that until we moved here, and then I got radio inactive. But I told you guys before that I'm not interested. I'm a general class, but I'm not interested in upgrading to extra. Well, now that I'm starting to get active again, I'm wanting to get into or get that extra class. And it has nothing to do with band allocations or anything like that, because I could give a crap less about any of that, because the people who I talk to are usually on the general part of the bands. But in order to join a VE team that allows people to upgrade. See, I was a part of the VE team in Bosque County, but I can only test, because I'm a general, I only could test technicians, But when you're an extra, you could test, other people, their upgrades, at least, unless rules have changed. It's been 10 years ago since had anything to do with being a VE. So yeah, I'm going to probably start studying for my extra. It is a little bit more complicated. General was really easy for me. Technician was easy. General was really easy. But I started dabbling around with the extra, and I was like, okay, I'm really going to have to sit down with this. So anyways, again, I got a little long-winded here. I'm going to shoot another video based on something we had at the club meeting tonight. I just got back, and like I said, the club's really cool. Kind of reminds me of the old school Bosque County, where you go to the meeting, but then afterwards you go out to eat and all that kind of stuff, and that just reminded me of the good times I had with old radio guys from back in the day. And unfortunately, most of them are silent key nowadays. So, anyways, Shreveport Hamfest, August 12th. Come see us. Come spend some money. Go sell your crap. Go sell your junk. Okay? If nothing else, just, get out of the heat. I appreciate you guys watching. 73.